The following is a real news story. It's not a joke. A legislator in California has introduced legislation that, if it passes, will impose prison time on people who fail to use other people's preferred pronouns. State Senator Scott Wiener's bill would apply to nursing homes and other elderly care facilities and would impose up to a year in prison on caregivers who, quote, willfully and repeatedly fail to use a transgender resident's preferred name or pronouns. Robin Biro is a Democratic strategist. He supports all this. He joins us tonight. Robin, thanks for coming on. So it doesn't sound very American, the idea that you go to jail if you say something someone else doesn't want you to say. Don't we have a Bill of Rights that would prevent that?
Absolutely, the First Amendment. And let me say this, I want to expose my own ignorance to this issue. I myself was ignorant to this issue until I actually read the bill and got informed. And what I found out in the bill, it actually says that there was a 2011 survey, which that's a bit dated, but it did show that there were 6,456 respondents, and 28% of those suffered harassment, actually, from medical providers. 19% of those, these are LGBT elders, they had been denied care. So that necessitated this bill. I would assert, let's be fair, that I think you're cherry picking, because this bill is not just about transgender use of pronouns and all that. It's about all of LGBT rights being included in the Patient's Bill of Rights.
I'm sure there are lots of things I would agree with in the bill, and just to be totally clear, I think you should call people what they want to be called. You know, I mean,
sure.
I think you should be polite to people, and I try to be. But there's a principle at stake here that you're ignoring for political reasons, and I'm a little surprised that you are. And that is a really simple one. It's called free speech, and you have the right to express your view. And if other people don't like it, they don't like it. But you can't be put in prison for saying what you think is true. And this bill seems to ignore that long-standing right that we've enjoyed, and I find it terrifying for that reason.
And I knew you were going to say that. I will contend that these are our employees. They are regulated by the government. They already have a Patient's Bill of Rights that addresses some of these. What's left out are protections for the LGBT community. They are already, let's look at this, Tucker, if you will. The elderly community is already a marginalized community. But think about the fact, if you are LGBT or even, like the worst, transgender, they're probably the most disenfranchised.